All right. My beforehand is my
Left hand.
My afterhand is my
Right hand.
The initial letter of the alphabet is
A.
The final letter of the alphabet is
Z.
The two middle letters are
N and N.
All the letters after A and before Z are
Middle letters.
There's how many letters in the alphabet?
26.
How many sounds?
44.
There's two kinds. What are they?
Vowels and consonants.
What are your vowels?
A, E, I, O, U.
Good. Beforehand at A, afterhand at N. Touch and name.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
All right, very good. We are going to use the alphabet strip and accent the second letter of a two-letter pair. Remember, when I accent a sound, your mouth gets wider, your voice gets louder and higher, and you hold the sound longer. Okay? So for example, if I pointed to these two, you would say O-P. All right? Jaylee?
L, M. S, T. L, M. G, H. E, F. T, U. A, B.
All right. We just accented the second letter in a pair. I'll go ahead and take your alphabet strips. Thank you. Okay, today we're doing our ARD deck. All right? So remember, this is
Vowel Y. Trigraph DGE. Combination OY. Digraph NG. Combination AR. W. T. Digraph AI. Combination OR. Combination UR. Digraph EE. C. A. U consonant E.
diphthong.
O-W. U. A consonant E. N. X. P. I consonant E. L. J. Digraph CH. Digraph AW. O. E consonant E. Z. Diphthong OW.
Diphthong O-U.
P. O consonant E. Digraph CK. Digraph AU. I. K. Combination ER. Combination WH. M. Digraph AY. R. Digraph SH. Digraph TH. Diphthong OI. D. V. S. H. Trigraph TCH. F. Y. E. Combination IR. Combination Q. G. Digraph OO.
All right. All right, a base word is
The
simplest
form of an English word.
The simplest form of an English word. A suffix is
Letters letters that are added onto a base word to change the meaning or
Usage. Okay, so a suffix is a letter or letters added to the end of a base word to change its form or usage. A base word plus a suffix is a derivative. I'm going to write some words on the board. What letters do you see alike at the ends of all these words? M-A-N-L-Y, S-A-F-E-L-Y, W-E-E-K-L-Y. What letters do you see alike at the ends of all these words?
Is it L-Y, Miss Lab?
We do have an L-Y. If we cover L-Y, let's see if we still have a base word left. Man, safe, weak. All right, we do still have a base word left. So L-Y is a suffix. Does L-Y begin with a vowel or a consonant?
Consonant.
A consonant. So L-Y is a consonant suffix. Okay, listen for the sounds the suffix makes. And go ahead and echo. Manly, safely, weakly. What sound do you hear at the end of all of these words? Mm-hmm. So I hear lee from suffix ly. Remember, when we have a final vowel y, we often hear the e sound. A suffix is a letter or letters added to the end of a base word to change its form or usage. Let's see if we can discover the meaning. If you are manly, that tells me that you act like a man. If you drive safely, that tells me how you drive. And if you meet weakly, that tells me when you meet. So I know that consonant suffix ly means like, how, or when. All right, let me get you your books. Stormy, Jaylee, and Aubrey. Let's go ahead and go over our vowel theme chart. Eyes up here. Say it with me. A vowel in a closed syllable is short, code it with a breathe. A vowel in an open accented syllable is long, code the vowel with the macron. A vowel in a consonant E syllable is long, slash the silent E, code the vowel with the macron. Two adjacent vowels sometimes form a digraph or a diphthong. Underline the digraph, arc the diphthong. A vowel R forms a combination except when it's followed by another R or a vowel. Bracket, final stable syllable, accent the syllable before it. All right. Let's go ahead and code these words. Saying it with me. Box, consonant suffix ly. Vowel in a closed syllable short, code it with a breathe. Box, consonant suffix ly. Slash the silent E, code the vowel with the macron. Box, consonant suffix ly. Underline, digraph, EE. Read the words with me. Manly, safely, weakly. All right, looking at your words here. Jaylee number 1, Stormy number 2, Aubrey number 3. Let's have Jaylee go ahead and code number 1 aloud for us. Let's code with her.
Box, suffix ly, code vowel with a macron.
Vowel in a closed syllable short, code it with a breathe. Box, consonant suffix ly. Slash the silent E, code the vowel with the
macron.
Good.
Box, suffix ly, slash the silent E, code the vowel with a macron.
Good. Go ahead and read us your words, Jaylee.
Manly, safely, lately.
Very good. And let's say box, consonant suffix ly. Try to remember that part too, okay? Go ahead, let's code with Stormy on number 2.
Box consonant ly.
Consonant suffix ly.
Consonant suffix ly. Underline digraph ee. Box suffix.
Consonant suffix ly.
Digraph and
A vowel and a closed syllable short. Code it with a brief.
Box suffix. Consonant
Suffix ly.
Code the vowel with a macron.
Very good. Go ahead and read us your words.
Weakly, fastly, finally.
Nice. Okay. Aubrey, number 3, coding along with her.
Box suffix consonant ly.
Consonant suffix ly.
Consonant suffix ly. Underline the digraph ee. Box suffix consonant
Consonant suffix
Consonant
ly.
suffix ly.
Arc. Combination er. Box. Consonant suffix ly.
Slash the e. Code the I with a macron.
Good. Slash beside me. Code the vowel with a macron. All right. Go ahead and read us your words, Aubrey.
Freely, sternly, timely.
All right. Very good. You just read words with consonant suffix ly, which means like, how, and when. Let's go ahead and review again. A base word is the simplest form
of an English word.
A suffix is
A
letter
letter that changes the meaning or usage of an English word.
So it's the letter or letters added to the end of a base word to change its form or usage. Let's try it again together. It's a letter or letters added to the end of a base word to change its form or usage. All right, and a base word plus a suffix is a derivative. I'm going to write some more words on the board. What letter do you see alike at the end of all of these words? G, R, E, E, D, Y, S, U, N, N, Y, W, I, N, D, Y. What letter do you see alike at the ends of all of these words?
Why?
D-Y.
Here and here, I do have a D, but if I were to cover up that part, I wouldn't still have a base word. At least not that would make sense with that meaning, okay? And here, I don't have a D. So I really just have a Y. Well, let's go ahead and cover up the Y and see if we still have a base word left. Greed, sun, wind. Okay, so Y must be a suffix. When Y is in the final position, is it a vowel or a consonant? It's a vowel. Yeah, and it typically makes the E sound. Okay, so this is a vowel suffix. A suffix is a letter or letters added to the end of a base word to change its form or usage. Let's see if we can discover the meaning of the suffix. If we say a person is greedy, it means that he is known for having greed, or known for being greedy. If we say the day is sunny, it means it has or is filled with sun. Okay? So vowel suffix Y can mean known as and having with or with. Okay, let's go ahead and code these words. Go ahead and code with me. Box vowel suffix Y, underline digraph EE, box vowel suffix Y, a vowel and a closed syllable short, code it with a brief, underline two adjacent consonants, box suffix Y, a vowel and a closed syllable short, code it with a brief. Let's go ahead and read these words. Greedy, sunny, Windy. Very good. All right, let's go ahead and look at 6, 7, and 8. Let's follow along with Jaylee as she does number 6.
Box suffix y.
Box vowel suffix y.
Vowel close syllable short, code with a brief. Box suffix vowel.
Vowel suffix y.
Code
Vowel and a closed syllable short, code with a brief.
underline diagram sh. Box suffix vowel y.
Vowel suffix y.
Code the vowel with
A vowel and a closed syllable short, code it with a brief. Go ahead and read us your words, Jaylee.
dusty, mushy, drafty.
Good. All right, go ahead, Stormy. Let's code number 7 as Stormy codes it aloud.
Box
Vowel suffix y.
Diagram
You're okay. A vowel and a closed syllable short, code it with a brief.
underline diagram th. Box suffix vowel y.
Vowel suffix y.
Vowel close syllable short, coded with a brief. Underline 2 adjacent consonants. Box vowel suffix y. Underline with a bossy R.
Art combination, you are. Go ahead and read us your words.
Filthy, glassy, curly.
All right. And Aubrey, go ahead and code aloud for us. We'll code with you.
Box vowel consonant
Vowel suffix y.
vowel suffix y. Vowel close syllable short with brief underline diagram th. Box
Vowel suffix y.
R
A vowel and a closed syllable short.
cursive brief. Box
Vowel suffix y.
Vowel close syllable short with brief.
Good. Go ahead and read us your words.
Frothy, windy, whiskey.
All right. Very nice. You just read words with vowel suffix y, meaning known as or with. Okay, let's move on to our instant words. Okay, today we are doing 241 to 250 rows. Point your finger at the top, echo me. Run,
Run,
together,
together,
paper,
paper,
group,
group,
those, both,
both,
got,
got,
important,
important,
always,
always,
often.
often.
Jalen?
Always important, got, both, group, those, often together, run, paper.
Those, paper, run, together, important, always, both, often, group, got.
Both, always, those, important, group, got, often together, paper, run.
All right, instant words are words we need to know.
Instantly.
Okay, we are going to code and read our sentences today. For your sentences today, if you see a W followed by an A, you are going to read the A and code it with a diaresis. If you see an AY, you are going to read it A, underline diagraph, AY. If you see OO, you are going to read it OO, underline diagraph, OO. And you might see, oh, I'm sorry, also, yeah, you might see a compound word if you do divide between the base words. Okay, there also will be some suffixes. There'll be these suffixes and a few more. Consonant suffix FUL, vowel suffix ER, vowel suffix ING, vowel suffix ED. We'll also have instant words, YOU, you, your, was, the, to, and girl. A lot of instant words today. Okay. Remember, a sentence is a group of words that starts with a capital letter and ends with a punctuation mark. It expresses a complete thought. At a comma, we pause. At a period, we stop. At a question mark, our voice goes higher. At an exclamation point, our voice gets louder. All right, let's see which sentences. Today, let's start with sentence number 1, and let's go ahead and do the sentence together, okay? We're gonna quote aloud together since our suffixes are a little bit harder.
Okay.
So I need everybody looking at number 1 with their pencil. Okay. Code the I with a macron. Slash the silent E. Code the vowel with a macron.
Circle U, code WA,
Code the A with a diaresis.
underline diagraph SH, circle more, arc combination AR, box
Consonant suffix LY.
underline diagraph EE.
Very good. Let's read it together.
I hope you wash your car weekly.
All right. Let's go ahead and do number 5 together. Circle
the
box vowel suffix.
CR, underline diagraph
OO.
vowel
And a closed syllable short. Code it with a brief.
circle the
Box apostrophe S. Vowel and a closed syllable short. Code it with a brief. Well, first in this next word we have to box what? Suffix Y. A closed syllable short. Code it with a brief. Underline 2 adjacent consonants. An arc combination UR. Good. All right, let's read number 5 together.
The groomer cut the dog's shaggy fur.
Very nice. And let's go ahead and do number 10. Circle the vowel and a closed syllable short. Code it with a brief. Underline diagram CK.
Box suffix
Bracket. Final stable syllable. Vowel and a closed syllable short. Code it with a brief. And we have to accent the syllable before the bracket too.
underline diagram
So circle girl. Box suffix ED. Vowel and a closed syllable short. Code it with a brief. Underline trigraph TCH. Oh my goodness, you're right. I'm sorry, I almost forgot. We actually, instead of coding it with a breathe in washed, we need to code A after a W with a diaresis. Good catch, Jaylee. Okay, now we're at glumly, so let's go ahead and box consonant suffix LY, vowel and a closed syllable short, code it with a brief. Nope, vowel and a closed syllable short, code it with a brief. Circle the box suffix S, vowel and a closed syllable short, code it with a brief. Box vowel suffix ED, underline diagraph AY. And then what is this next word?
We gotta break it. You gotta break it up.
It's a compound word, so we need to divide between the two base words. Where am I going to divide it?
Out in the middle between the T and S.
Yeah, between the T and the S, the two consonants in the middle.
Vowel, vowel.
All right, and we will
Slash.
arc, diphthong, OU, slash the silent E, code the vowel with a micron. Okay, let's go ahead and read number 10. The sick little girl watched glumly as the kids played outside. What does glumly mean?
Sad.
How she watched, right? How she watched the kids play. She watched glumly, very sadly. Okay, let's go over to your wrap page. Today we're gonna do the top two sections of both pages, so we get a little practice of both. What do you see alike on 63.1?
L-Y.
Ly, meaning like, how, or when. Echo me, manly,
Manly.
vastly,
Vastly.
glumly,
Glumly.
crisply,
Crisply.
blankly.
Blankly.
Julie,
Blankly, manly, crisply, basely,
vastly,
vastly, glumly.
glumly,
Glumly. Manly. Crisply.
crisply,
Blankly. Vastly.
Crisply, blankly, manly, vastly, glumly.
echo me, safely,
Safely,
lately,
Lately.
timely,
timely,
lively,
Lively.
finally.
Finally.
Go ahead, Julie.
lately,
Lively.
safely, finally, timely.
Timely. Finally. Lively. Lately. Safely.
Lively, timely, lately, finally, safely.
All right, flip on over to 63.2. Okay, what do you see alike on this page?
T-Y,
Y.
Y.
Suffix vowel Y, meaning known as having or with. Echo me, pointer finger there, dusty,
Dusty,
pulpy,
pulpy,
windy,
windy,
mushy,
mushy,
risky.
risky. Oh. Risky, dusty, mushy,
Pulpy,
pulpy, windy.
Windy. Dusty. Mushy. Risky. Pulpy.
Mushy, risky, dusty, pulpy, windy.
Okay, echo me, brassy,
Brassy.
drafty,
Drafty.
glossy,
Glossy,
shaggy,
shaggy,
frothy,
frothy. Drafty, shaggy, frothy,
brassy,
brassy, frosty, glossy.
frothy,
Frothy, glossy.
Glossy. Frothy. Shaggy. Drafty. Brassy.
brassy,
Brassy.
Shaggy, glossy, glossy,
drafty,
drafty, frothy, brassy.
All right, you just read words with consonant suffix ly and vowel suffix y. Go ahead and take your pages out. I'll take your books. All right, thank you. Thank you. Time for spelling. We are going to look and listen, echo, name, and write. Okay. Today, if you hear the k sound, for your response, you are going to have K, comma, C, final, C, K, K, and final C, like in a two-syllable word, like music. Alrighty. name and right. K,
Final.
comma C, final, CK.
K. C.
Good. All right.
W. H.
Combination, WH. U.
U consonant E.
U consonant E, comma, U. Again, that's like in our 2-syllable words, where the first syllable is open. Again, like music. A.
A consonant E.
And in a 2-syllable word, yeah, A. And final, digraph, AY, good. Y.
H. F. E.
I.
I. N.
And G, right? And G. So you should have digraph NG first. Good. NG, digraph NG, comma N. You're exactly right, Aubrey. N before K. Ah.
O.
No, that would be ow, right?
O.
So O, comma. How about after a W, it would be a A.
Ow.
Mm-hmm.
P.
B.
B.
A.
A.
All right, very nice. I do, yes, right over there. Okay, let's move on to show me. The magnet didn't want to see. Okay, we are going to look and listen, echo, echo in your mirror, pull down sound pictures, and replace. Here's your mirror for today. All right, your first sounds are E, echo,
E.
echo in your mirror.
E.
Oh my goodness, sorry. Aubrey, can you give out the sound trace behind you?
Yes, I used sound trace.
Sorry, let me say it one more time for you. Echo in your mirror. E. Good, I see everybody has it. We have smiling mouth, E, unvoiced lip puffer, and an unvoiced lip chiller. Go ahead and replace.
You don't like these?
We're doing show me. All right, your next sounds are R, N. Not f, but
Oh. Mm. Mm.
all right. Do you want me to repeat it, Stormy? R. Mm-hmm. You're gonna need your side curler, yep. All right, so we have our side curler, R. We have our tongue chiller and middle nasal, N. Go ahead and replace. All right, let's move on to show me what changes. You are going to look and listen, echo, pull down sound pictures, add, take away, trade, and repeat. Also, I just realized I forgot to review your sound pictures today. Let's go ahead and review those now, all right? We have lip puffer, p, tongue tapper, d, back kicker, g, fat puff, j, lip chiller, tongue chiller, thin stream, fat stream, front nasal, middle nasal, back nasal, round air, panting air, gliding air, breezy air, kicking air, front curler, side curler, smiling vowel, e, I, a, I, open vowel, round vowel, u, bossy r, bossy r, bossy r, or, gliding air, oi, ow. All right, sorry about that. Go ahead and show me sip.
Is this yours?
No. Sip. All right. All right, we have sip, sip. If this is sip, sip. Show me soup. Soup. All right, we need our gliding air. Soup. If this is soup, soup. Show me sap. Very nice. I'm trading that out for a smiling vowel. If this is sap, show me pass.
You just switch it around.
You're absolutely right. Good. So I switch my lip puffer and my face stream. Pass. If this is pass, show me path. All right, very nice. All right, okay. We just traded an unvoiced thin stream for an unvoiced tongue chiller in the what position?
Final.
Final position. Okay, go ahead and replace. Okay, moving on to spelling today. Let's go ahead and go over our derivatives. Okay, we're gonna need these today. So, if we have a base word plus a suffix, we have a derivative. Okay? A base word is the simplest form of an English word, and a suffix is a letter or letters added to the end of a base word to change its form or usage. A base word plus a suffix is a derivative. We can have consonant suffixes, we can have vowel suffixes. All right, let's go ahead and get out our derivatives. So, a base word plus a suffix is a derivative. Again, a base word is the simplest form of an English word. Sorry, I need to put these over to the side a little bit more. There we go. Okay. If we have a base word and we want to attach a consonant suffix, we just add. If we have a base word that ends in two consonants and we want to attach a vowel suffix, we just add. And if we have a base word that has two adjacent vowels and we want to attach a vowel suffix, we just add. If we have a base word that ends in an accented one vowel, one consonant, we have to double the consonant before attaching the vowel suffix. All right. You will also need today, let's go ahead and go over what you'll need for spelling today. If you hear a short vowel sound before a consonant, we will spell that sound, a vowel and a closed syllable short, and code it with a brief. If you hear a long vowel sound before a consonant, we will have that sound, we will spell that sound, a vowel and a consonant, E / the silent E, code the vowel with a macron. If you hear a K sound before an E, I, or Y, you are going to spell that with a K. And if you hear an R sound, you are going to spell that A-R, and arc, combination A-R. All right, let's go ahead and go over our procedures. You are going to look and listen, echo, pull down sound pictures, touch and spell, name and write, code and read. All right, your first word today is bumpy. Yeah. Bumpy. All right, very good. It looks like everyone has it. Okay, bumpy. Let's go ahead and think about what is our base word in bumpy?
Bump.
Bump. Let's go ahead and touch and spell bump. B-U-M-P. Okay, let's go ahead and name and write. B-U-M-P. Good. And we need to add suffix vowel y to it. Okay? So let's go ahead and go through our rules. Is suffix vowel y a consonant?
No.
No, so I have to keep going down to my next rule. Let's look at the last three letters. U-M-P. Does my word end in two consonants? My base word?
Yeah.
It does. So I can just add vowel suffix y. Let's go ahead and write vowel suffix y. B-U-M-P-Y. Okay, let's go ahead and code and read. Code with me. Box, vowel suffix y, a vowel and a closed syllable short. Code it with a breathe. Reading our word, it is bumpy. Good. All right, go ahead and replace. Okay. Your next word is timely.
Timely.
All right. Timely. What is my base word in timely?
Time.
Good. Okay. And my suffix is ly. Let's go ahead and spell time. Ready? Touch and spell. T-I-M. Oh my goodness.
Silent E.
Sorry, this is stick over here.
L.
Silent E. Okay, name and write. T-I-M-E. All right. And now I want to add suffix ly. Is ly a vowel suffix or a consonant suffix? A consonant suffix, right? So if it's a consonant suffix, let me check my rules. A base word plus a consonant suffix, I can just add, right? So with a consonant suffix, it's easy. We just add. Let's go ahead and write our word timely. Ready? T-I-M-E-L-Y. Okay. Let's code and read it together. Box, consonant, suffix, ly, slash the silent E, code the vowel with a micron. What's my word?
Timely.
Timely. Good. All right, we're going to go ahead and replace and put your sound pictures on the desk quickly so we can get to our sentence. Okay. for your sentence today, let's see here. You will need vowel suffix y and consonant suffix ly. You will circle instant words, the and was and to. Okay, your sentence is, the funny boy was likely to win the contest. Echo?
The funny boy was likely to win the contest.
Good. To win the contest. Go ahead and code, Aubrey.
What is
Arc diphthong y. Okay, let's go ahead and code together, starting at the beginning. Ready? Circle the box, vowel suffix y, vowel in a closed syllable is short, code it with a brief, underline two adjacent consonants, arc, diphthong oy, circle was, box, consonant suffix ly, slash the silent e, code the vowel with a macron, circle two, a vowel in a closed syllable is short, code it with a brief, circle the, draw your line above the next word, right, because it's a two-syllable word. I am going to, good, draw my line between the N and the T, accent the first syllable, a vowel in a closed syllable is short, code it with a brief, and the second syllable, vowel in a closed syllable is short, code it with a brief. Go ahead and read your sentence.
The funny boy was likely to win the contest.
All right, very nice. You just used the doubling rule to spell funny. Did you notice that?
Yep.
We went ahead and doubled. The last lesson, we learned different ways to spell the j sound. We were used before an E, I, or Y. We use a G to make the j sound. Today you learned to use your derivatives. And today you learned that in a consonant suffix ly means like, how, or when, and a vowel suffix y means known as or having with. All right, Jaylee, can you go hit the record button?
Yeah.